Hello, and welcome back to the ministry. I got 3 songs I'm going to be going over. The Lord put on my heart, this song came up a couple of times, and I wanted to discuss it. So there it is. A song by Case from way back called Missing You. And the Lord kind of put this on my heart, so I want to review it right quick. Standing here looking out the window, my nights are long and my days are cold. Okay, some of your kingdom spouses are at a point right now that the Lord has put them through process. They're going through a process. It's not a judgment so much as a deliverance. Others are experiencing judgment, but they're experiencing a level of deliverance. I told you in a previous video that the Lord is breaking confusion. He's been sweating them out and stuff like that. So he's really been just working on them. So with that being said, the Lord's kind of had them in a headspace of you've been crossing their minds frequently. And they're saying, because I don't have you, they have an understanding that the reason that they are going through some of the turmoil that they're going through is because you're not in the picture right now. How can I be so darn demanding? They understand that there's a level of demand in their life, in their career, and potentially in the way that they deal with relationships that has caused them to get to this space. I know you said that it's over now, but I can't let go. Now, some of them are fighting between 2 opinions. Some of them are dealing with not being able to let go of some past regrets, and some of them are not able to just get over you from what the Lord has shown them. Some of y'all that have been in previous relationship with your counterfeit, or not counterfeit, God ordained spouse. Now the counterfeit may feel like this, but that's an assignment from the enemy if that's the case. But those of you that's been in a previous relationship with this person that God has assigned for you to marry, it may cause, or they may be going through this kind of thinking process. And I'm going to caveat that when I said the counterfeit, some of your counterfeits are being sent visions, dreams, and thoughts about you that make them feel the exact same way. So be cautious and careful in this season. So, every day I want to pick up the phone. Your God-ordained spouse desires to find you. They want to pick up the phone. Stephanie P did a video where she talked about the God-ordained spouse, but they were shy and they wanted to reach out, and they could see the person, but they just were a little bit too intimidated to go about reaching out to that degree. And I'm also reminded of the Goofy movie, when Goofy's son, every time the girl that he liked came by, he just was left with no words to be able to say. He literally became Goofy and could not even speak right. So they don't know what to say, even if they do communicate with you. And tell you that you're everything I need and more. How does a person that's never met you reach out to you and tell you that you're everything to them without feeling like you're going to reject them for the intensity of how quick they're going to speak about what they need to speak about? So they kind of stuck in that place. If only I could find you. Some of your God ordained spouse has seen you. Some of your God ordained spouse know of you, but they just don't know where to find you. And this drew my attention. They don't particularly know how to find you in a natural, meaning they don't have an address. They don't have what it is that's necessary in order to get to you just yet. I saw, was it a word? What was it? It was just slipping my mind. That what is it? That was talking about the fact that they're desiring, oh, that's what it was. It was a dream. I had a dream where there was a woman, she was being isolated, but the father and the guy that was her ordained spouse were seeking to find her but didn't know where she was. She was in God's house, but they weren't able to see or find her. Some of your God ordained spouses are seeking but don't know where to look. Like a cold summer afternoon, like the snow coming down in June. This actually reminds me of something. Last year, no, it was 2 years ago or more, that Esther's Way did a video talking about Christmas in springtime. Then it was a song I heard, and one of the lines in the song was something like, I'll turn your June into December, or something like that. And then Alicia Keys came out with a song last year for Christmas time that was June and December or something like that, she mentioned. So it was either June and December or December and June or something like that. It was like Christmas in June. So this is something that's repetitively coming up. And a lot, I heard, I think it was Yanni Neves, and I heard somebody else say that God is bringing the Christmas miracles that you were looking for around Christmas time around now, meaning some coming up in between, somewhere between June and July, Christmas in July, you know, like a wedding without a groom. A lot of us can't get married without our God ordained spouses, right? You can't have a wedding without the groom there. I'm missing you. Your God ordained spouse is plagued by thoughts of you. He really is. I'm a desert without the sand, meaning they're in a dry place, meaning a lot of the things that were around them that they knew about, could understand, is drying up for them. And they're seeking the connection and understanding that you will give them. You're the woman without a man, meaning they understand that you have been praying for them, seeking the Lord for them, and they understand that they're the man that needs to be in your life. I'm a ring without a hand. They already done got the ring. They just don't have your hand yet. I'm missing you. You plague them spiritually. Driving around, thought I saw you pass me. Some of these men have been having moments where they thought that they saw somebody that looked just like you or past people that resembled you. And it's possible. I talked about in that other song, Temptation, where there are certain things that the Lord will reveal to me about my God ordained spouse, and the enemy would send somebody that looked identical, either to somebody from my past or the person that I'm waiting on. So my rearview mirror plays tricks on me. These people look so much alike to you that they don't know whether it really is or really isn't. It's like I'm seeing a situation even right now that I'm seeing somebody that resembles somebody I used to know, and I'm like, that person really resembles that person. Where am I? Because you're fading away. They're starting to feel like the connection to you is fading. And I think God is doing that on purpose, because if they feel like the connection to you is fading, they'll hurry up and do what they need to do to get what they need to get done to get to you, because they think that you're leaving them in the spirit. And it's like, no, but God has to push them more forward to you. Maybe I'm just hallucinating. Raise your hand how many times the Lord has shown you certain things and made you feel like you were hallucinating, and you walk with him steadily. So you can imagine a man that doesn't walk with him, not so much that he doesn't walk with him steadily, but doesn't walk with him to the degree that you do, and the Lord starts showing them signs like he showed you signs. You know that they would feel like they were hallucinating, right? So, because my loneliness has got the best of me and my heart is so weak. They're tired of being lonely. I saw a word from Stephanie P saying that, what is it called? They, not so much that they don't know how to function without you, but it's something similar to that. I can't think of the title off the top of my head. But that's where they're at. They don't know how to function without you anymore. So their heart is weakened by this. So they really are desiring you. Every day I want to pick up the phone. They want to communicate with you. How many times in previous videos, it was a couple different videos in the series I did on Breaking Dawn that literally talked about these spouses being no, the phone ringing. That's what it was. It was the phone ringing. So the phone calls are coming. So they want to reach out. They just trying to either get up the nerve. If they have your number, they're trying to figure out how they're gonna reach out to you. So here comes the repeat. Let me see if there's anything new in there. So it repeats from this point. So pretty much the lyrics. But hope that blessed you. I still got 2 more songs. So coming back shortly.